to go to a profit margin level in between 17 and 19%.
Did you hear the news? Porsche CEO Oliver Blume just made a shocking announcement. He said Porsche is developing a new engine that could destroy the electric vehicle industry. That's for real? Or is it something merely a rumor? The engine, which Blume has dubbed the Beast, is said to be far more efficient and powerful than any electric car on the market. It is also said to produce zero emissions. So what does this mean for the future of EVs? In this video, we will look closer at Blume's announcement and see what it means for the future of EVs. So stick around till the end and subscribe to the channel before we start dropping bombshells of this exciting news. Porsche CEO has recently released big news to the automotive world, boldly moving to rescue the internal combustion engine. Yet the rest of the industry is going all in on electric vehicles. Porsche is determined to keep the roaring engines alive, and they've got a secret weapon up their sleeves. A one-of-a-kind engine that can potentially disrupt the entire EV landscape. It could spell the end of electric vehicles as we know them. Porsche CEO has recently released big news to the automotive world, boldly moving to rescue the internal combustion engine. Yet the rest of the industry is going all in on electric vehicles. Porsche is determined to keep the roaring engines alive, and they've got a secret weapon up their sleeves. A one-of-a-kind engine that can potentially disrupt the entire EV landscape. It could spell the end of electric vehicles as we know them. Their innovation has outperformed conventional gasoline-fueled 4.4-liter V8 engines, all while emitting emissions nearly as clean as the surrounding air. Porsche isn't interested in playing by the rules, and they're certainly not willing to let internal combustion engines ICE die a quiet death. They're so confident in their approach that they're even investing in their proprietary fuel technology. Just how much are they putting into this venture, you ask? Brace yourself, a staggering 145 million gallons. Porsche's audacious plan to resurrect the ICE began in 2022 when this innovative auto giant set a lofty benchmark to develop a hydrogen-powered internal combustion engine that could match the performance of traditional gasoline engines. It's a move that has left many scratching their heads, wondering why Porsche would invest heavily in a technology seemingly on the cusp of extinction. The answer to this enigma will be unveiled in due course. The engine Porsche has meticulously crafted is no ordinary power plant. It mirrors the power output of the 8, churning out a staggering 590 horsepower and boasting a top speed of 162 miles per hour. Historically, hydrogen as an energy source faced significant hurdles due to its non-environmentally friendly production processes and the emission of hazardous nitrogen oxide. Notably, titans like Toyota and Honda had previously attempted, albeit unsuccessfully, to make hydrogen mainstream. However, with its penchant for pushing boundaries, Porsche plans to employ urea-based catalytic reduction, commonly found in diesel engines, to mitigate emissions. Furthermore, Porsche intends to source hydrogen from renewable sources, such as solar and wind, steering clear of fossil fuels for a greener energy footprint. This innovative engine also integrates a freshly designed turbocharging system, capable of propelling the vehicle to an astounding 161 miles per hour. The big question looms: how can Porsche seamlessly blend speed and eco-friendliness into one potent package? Let's explore. In tandem with their extraordinary engine development, Porsche has embarked on a daring fuel experiment with their iconic 911 model, underpinned by a hefty $75 million investment. This groundbreaking initiative has unlocked Pandora's gas cap, and the German automaker has established a state-of-the-art facility in Chile. But why Chile, you may ask? The answer lies in the unique yet shocking composition of e-fuel, crafted from water and carbon dioxide and fueled by the consistent winds that Chile boasts throughout the year. Porsche has funneled $75 million into a company known as Highly Innovative Fuels. In its initial stages, this plant is set to produce nearly 35,000 gallons of e-fuel annually. Yet, Porsche vision extends far beyond this modest beginning. They aim to ramp up production to a projected 55 million liters per year by mid-decade, with even grander ambitions of reaching a staggering 140 million liters annually by the decade's end. E-fuels, also known as synthetic fuels, represent a tantalizing prospect in the world of sustainability. Unlike traditional fossil fuels, which have long been vilified for their adverse environmental impact, e-fuels are generated using renewable resources, carbon dioxide, and water. Porsche's ambitious endeavor focuses on harnessing the abundant wind energy of Chile, a region ripe for sustainable fuel production throughout the year. However, it's not all smooth sailing for Porsche and its e-fuel vision. The powers in Europe have thrown a regulatory curveball, categorizing e-fuels as emissions. This perplexing decision means that even though e-fuels are produced from carbon already in the atmosphere, they are placed in the emissions column. It's akin to returning a library book on time and still being slapped with a fine, a paradox that has left many scratching their heads. Michael Steiner, Porsche head of development and research, is effusive about this innovative fuel. It offers owners of existing vehicles a nearly carbon-neutral alternative, allowing them to drive old and new combustion engines with a clear conscience. The ultimate objective? To make this fuel readily accessible, ensuring that even older vehicles can operate without contributing to pollution concerns. Porsche is taking it further by establishing a Porsche Experience Center to support this groundbreaking endeavor. What sets this e-fuel apart is its compatibility with any car designed to run on gasoline. Although Porsche may contemplate tailoring fuels for specific engines in the future, this innovation promises significant efficiency gains for now. But here's the catch. The production of e-fuel is not currently the most cost-efficient process, especially when compared to the development of batteries or the production of hydrogen. Porsche e-fuel production costs them €10 per liter, translating to a hefty $44.73 per gallon. However, they have an unwavering belief that they can drive this cost down to $7.57 per gallon by 2026. It's important to note that much energy is currently lost in e-fuel production, making it less efficient than alternative energy sources like batteries and hydrogen. Nevertheless, Porsche is betting big on this audacious endeavor. Before this groundbreaking announcement, Porsche was grappling with significant supply chain challenges, as shared by their chief financial officer, Lutz Meschke. Securing essential components for EVs had become a Herculean task, especially with the industry's heavy reliance on Chinese battery technology. Disruptions in the supply chain had the potential to wreak havoc on sales figures. Porsche, despite its illustrious reputation, was not immune to these disruptions. In the fourth quarter of 2022, Porsche witnessed a sharp decline in EV sales, underscoring the industry's vulnerability to supply chain interruptions. However, an unexpected twist was about to unfold, one that would leave the automotive world in awe. Amid the ongoing shift towards electric vehicles (EVs), the million-dollar question lingers. Are e-fuels genuinely a superior alternative to EVs? The current landscape suggests that EVs have the upper hand. They are cost-effective and remarkably efficient, utilizing approximately 95% of the energy they consume. In stark contrast, traditional internal combustion engine (IC) vehicles squandered nearly two-thirds of their fuel merely to keep their engines cool. Despite these undeniable advantages, EVs have one significant drawback: they lack the soul of traditional vehicles. Many customers are expressing their reluctance to transition entirely to EVs, and Porsche, initially enthusiastic about electrifying models like the Macan, has been compelled to reevaluate this decision. The primary catalyst for this change of heart: customer feedback. Customers have voiced concerns about the inadequate infrastructure for EVs, particularly the scarcity of charging stations. Recognizing this glaring gap, Porsche CEO Kia Gruner and other executives have acknowledged the need to strategize and address this critical issue. Porsche's bold venture into e-fuels doesn't signal abandoning their commitment to EVs. Porsche plans to continue investing in EV technology. However, they are also committed to incorporating their revolutionary hydrogen-powered internal combustion engine into their vehicles as early as 2025. The details of this groundbreaking engine, explored earlier in this article, promise to be astonishing. Interestingly, recent reports suggest that Porsche isn't entirely satisfied with their electric vehicle's performance. While the Porsche Taycan EV garnered critical acclaim and recorded positive sales across various regions, it faced an unexpected setback: a 5% year-over-year decline in sales in a segment where it had previously excelled. This decline was attributed to supply chain bottleneck, limited component availability, and issues plaguing the entire industry. So what's beyond EVs now? As the world races toward a sustainable future, it's essential to recognize that EVs, while transformative, are not a one-size-fits-all solution. It is where alternatives like e-fuels and hydrogen come into play as potential game changers in the clean energy revolution. E-fuels possess a remarkable advantage in their compatibility with existing infrastructures and technologies. They can be seamlessly integrated into current combustion engines with minimal adjustments, providing a smoother transition to sustainable mobility without requiring a complete infrastructure overhaul. Furthermore, e-fuels are not restricted by the limitations of battery technology. They offer a higher energy density than batteries, translating into longer driving ranges. This characteristic makes them a viable option for heavy-duty transportation, aviation, and maritime industries, where EVs may not be as practical due to their limited range and extended refueling or recharging times. Additionally, e-fuels can be produced using renewable energy sources, like wind or solar power. This green production process eliminates the need for fossil fuels, reducing greenhouse gas emissions. By utilizing excess renewable energy to create e-fuels, we can store surplus energy and extend its use, contributing to a more stable and sustainable energy grid. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, another promising alternative, boast efficiency comparable to conventional vehicles and significantly longer ranges than EVs. Their quick refueling times also address one of the critical challenges associated with EVs. Porsche's continued exploration of e-fuels showcases a refreshing approach to sustainable transportation. Their investment in these fuels does not signal an abandonment of EVs, but underscores Porsche's comprehensive commitment to sustainability. The road to sustainable mobility is not a one-way street but a diverse landscape with multiple solutions to cater to different preferences. Overall, Porsche's bold move into e-fuels holds great potential to revolutionize the auto industry by saving the internal combustion engine ICE and giving rise to eco-friendly alternatives for today's automobiles. Porsche's dedication to innovation knows no bounds as we travel towards a sustainable future, finding a happy medium between speed and eco-friendliness while tackling supply chain difficulties. Which path do you prefer between a fully electric future and a more diversified approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.